Well, how do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action and the first round of the playoffs, the regional semifinal, as the new Trier Trevians take on Chicago Steinmetz Silver Streaks in the first game of the playoffs for the Trevians. Trevians hosting the regional this year. Actually, they're hosting it in both baseball and softball at the same time. Cody Torres leading it off for the Silver Streaks of Steinmetz. Steinmetz, Humboldt Park area, northwest side, out by Hanson Stadium out there. Foster and Central, something like that. Drew Fisher on the mound for the Trevians. Cody Torres swings and misses, strike. And strike three. So one away. And Jose Perez, the batter. And takes the ball inside. Ball one. Drew Fisher on the mound. Logan Weibel behind the plate for the battery for the Trevians. In there for a strike. Drew Perez. Colin Quaglia on deck. And low and outside the ball. I haven't seen a game with Steinmetz probably since my early hockey days. Ground ball. And the underhand flip from Lamont over to first for the out. And a ball. Colin Quaglia, swing and a miss when fishing in the Skokie Lagoons. High one. And a pop-up foul and out of play. And another one, windshield whacker. And pitch high a ball. Shot foul outside of first. And a high bounder. Viscotti up throwing in time, and that be it for the top half of the first inning. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Go to the bottom half of the first, and no score. And leading it off, Scott Hamas. Ball one. AJ Sauceda on the mound for the Silver Streaks. And a high bounder foul, though. Hit him in the box. The long look. They lock and load, and a ball. And outside the ball. The Hamas, Viscotti, and McCaffrey today for the Trevians. And the batting order, there's a strike. And round ball. Whoops. Go to first and a second. Whoops. And Hamas over to second. Here's Sammy Viscotti. And a bunt and a beauty. No, not going to get it. And a perfectly placed bunt single for Viscotti and 2 aboard. And Matt McCaffrey, the batter. squares the bunt, and that's a balk. You can do that to third, you can't do that to first. Run home. So McCaffrey bats. Chicago Steinmetz kind of bunching up the middle there a little bit. Playing straight away and somewhat shallow. McCaffrey hit by the pitch. Here's Matt Bosco. And the bases are loaded. No, I take that back. First and second. Ball outside. Forgot the runner came home on the balk. Bosco shows bunt. Pulls it back. And a hot shot foul outside of third. And the runners with their lead. New Trier radio station here today, too. Outside the ball. Students up behind us. Again, Bosco shows bunt. And double steal. So two in scoring position. And a fly ball, and that's a fair ball right down the line. All the way to the 318 mark down there. Bosco into second with the double. And two more runs home. And Grant Klunovich, the batter. And a pitch outside for a ball one. Low ball. So Klunovich bats. First inning. Low and outside a ball. And that's high a ball. Ball. Off to the left. And ball four. And on top of that, the ball gets away on the wild pitch. Over the third goes Bosco. And here's Frank Nicholas. And a ground ball. Third baseman. Throw to second. Trying for the fielder's choice, and that missed connections. And over to third. And second goes Frank Nicholas. To second. Klunovich to third. And the error scores the run from Bosco. And here's Logan Weibel. And a high pop-up foul. Third baseman having a little trouble with it with the wind. And has it for the out. That's out number one. Here's Nolan Stogentine. Takes a pitch high, a ball. Make it a strike. Dropped in. Okay. That's why you wait until the umpire signals. This guy, who's the umpire tonight, I've seen him a number of times, and he's very slow in the hand signal. Windshield whacker down the line. Now the pitch, and another one fouled off. hit by the pitch is Stogentine. And that loads him up.
The second base.
Here's Drew Lamont. And a ball 1. The Trevians have batted around here in the top half of the first inning. Infield pulled in, looking for a play at the plate. Pitch is outside a ball. Steinmetz had a play-in game to get here. I believe they beat Mather. And fly ball, left fielder. Has it for the out, and Kletovich tags and scores. With the 5th run of the inning. And back to the top of the batting order. Scott Hummus. Throw out to second. And Frank Nicholas back. They'll keep him honest out there. There he goes, and the throw to third not in time, and then it gets away. And home comes Nicholas with the run. Over to second goes Stogentine. And call that a stolen base for Stogentine. And up over the head, down the left field line, and Stogentine home to score. And another run in. Here's Sammy Visconti. And there goes Hummus, and another stolen base for the Trevians. The 5th of the inning. Visconti the batter. Couple of look backs, and when you do that, chances are you're going to throw a ball, and sure enough, that be the case. And a ball high. And went fishing. Got a dying quail, drops in with the base hit. Center fielder tried to get over there. And the single, and Hummus home to score.
The third baseman.
Here's Matt McCaffrey. So runner at first. 12th man to bat in the inning. Go to first. Visconti back. And a fly ball. That's deep. Out in that gap out there up over the head of the right fielder. And McCaffrey on his way to third will make it a stand-up triple. And driving home Visconti. Here's Matt Bosco. And the Silver Streaks of Steinmetz getting shell-shocked early here. And hit by the pitch is Bosco. Here's Grant Kletovich, runners at the corners. And he sends a blast over the center fielder's head. They have played a little too shallow here. And Grant Kletovich on his way to third. Gonna lose the helmet along the way. And the triple by Grant Kletovich. 2 triples now in the inning. And the ball gets away, and Kletovich trots home the score. Frank Nicholas, the batter. Taking away strike. Bases are clear. pitcher on the mound. Ground ball. And the throw not in time. I don't think they would have got him anyway. Single and an error. And Frank Nicholas aboard at second time. He's actually 3 errors involving Frank Nicholas running. Here's Logan Weibel. th man to bat here in the inning. And a little Scorber fall. Not a pitch. In there for a strike. Weibel batting for the second time. Popped out to the third baseman his first time up here in the first inning. And a high pop-up. That's going to finish off the inning. And take him by the second baseman, and the inning finally comes to an end. But the Trevians score a bunch and lead this one as we go to the second. We'll be back. You are watching the action on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. No text is worth dying over. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. Drive now, text later. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the second inning. Angel Torres leading it off for the Streaks. Swing and a miss strike. Strike one. Strike two. Torres, Salvador Marino, and Javier Delgado do up. And strike three. One away. Here's Salvador Marino. Right to it for a strike. Drew Fisher delivers. Pitch low, a ball. 1-1 the count. And a strike. Looks like Fisher's gotten into a little bit of a nice rhythm here. Strike three. 2 down. Javier Delgado, the batter. Yeah, straight on the inside corner. So we're going to be a strike. They lock and load, and the pitch high, a ball. And strike three. Struck out the side. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Go to the bottom half of the second. And the Trevians well in command of this one. And Nolan Stogentine leads it off. 8-9-1 to up the Trevians. And low it outside the ball. There you see we got the wind blowing in again. They got the old CNL working. Well, we knew we were going to have a problem with that this year. What with the lake, as cold a winter as we had with the lake freezing over like it did. So a little ground ball back up the middle. That's a base hit for Stogentine. Here's Drew Lamont. Swing and a miss, straight. And a ball. And outside the ball, throw over to first. Stogentine back. Yeah, a foul ball back to the screen. I was looking on my video records, see if I could find if these two teams had played since I've been doing television, and they have not. I'm not saying they haven't played baseball before, but I don't believe so. And scoop that. That's a base hit. That's going to be a gapper out there. And Stogentine going to come home to score. And the second is Hamas. And Egan running over there. Lamont was out by a strikeout. I think I got this straight. Had a little glitch in the camera there. And a base hit for Visconti. And another run home as David Egan comes home to score. And another base hit.
17.
By Matt McCaffrey. And Matt Bosco, the batter. So Bosco bats. And pitch high a ball. And outside the ball. So 2 out. And 1 out. And a ground ball. Slow roller. Shortstop up. Throwing in time. And the runners advance on up. Here's Grant Klenovich. And he takes a ball. I'm sure they're going to be a little scared of Grant after that shot over the center fielder's head. They've moved all the outfielders back a little bit here for Steinmetz. The ball gets away. Trevians not interested in scoring any more runs. They're up by a bunch here. And a pitch low ball. That's why sometimes you look at games like this and you see the line score and it's like it's not really indicative of what went on. Foul ball. Can't tell you what our schedule is going to be. Obviously, we got in the playoffs, so
21.
we'll follow people, but I don't know. Ball 4, by the way, on Klenovich. And the bases loaded is Frank Nicholas. He was safe on an error, single on an error. And back on the first, batting here in the second. And a fly ball. Left fielder waits, takes it for the out, and the inning be over. We played 2. Trevians leading by a bunch. We'll be back with more. Check out the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage for the list of all the games that are available on our YouTube on demand. That's the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage on the World Wide Web. For every drink an athlete takes, alcoholic drink, they lose 1 day of hard work. So you practice, you drink, forget that practice. You've lost that day of hard work. A message, be aware of the risk, a message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the third inning. And the bottom third of the batting order. Drew Fisher has retired him in order through the first 2 innings. Elias Nevis, the batter. Ball outside. And a strike. And foul ball. Windshield whacker off to the right. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. One away. A.J. Sauceda, the batter. Swing and a miss. Strike. He started off pitching. He's now catching. Foul ball. Fisher delivers high and outside the ball. And a little pop-up. Taken for the out. Two down. Josh Mendrano, batter. Bottom third of the batting order due up for the Trevians in the bottom of the third. So they're going to win a strike. And a little piece of it falling off. And the ball low and outside. And strike 3. And again, in order. We played 2-3. We go to the bottom half of the third. And as we said, the bottom third of the batting order due up for the Trevians. And Bobby Garrick batting for Logan Weibel, which is in there for a strike. And we've got some more changes going on around here. Now players moving around all over the place for the Silver Streaks. There's a strike. And pitch high a ball. Ball 2. And hit by the pitch, and Garrick aboard. And Max Toma batting for Nolan Stojantin. And a line shot right at the third baseman. Wow. Game of inches, they say. Brent Segvich batting. He is batting for Drew Labatt. And dropped in for the strike. ground ball, shortstop. Throw it at first. Got the runner. And over to second goes Garrick. Here's David Egan. And Egan gets ticked by the ball. So 2 on. And Tim Fox, the batter. Fox batting for Visconti. High pop-up. First baseman calls for it and takes it for the out. And we go to the 4th inning. And the Trevians leading this one 14-0. The Metro Chicago Sports Network, seen on cable, like New Trier Television, AT&T UVerse in the Chicago area, Highland Park Access, Comcast Northern Cook County. And we're also seen on the World Wide Web on the internet, on our YouTube affiliate. Just some places where you can hear my melodic tones on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Teach young adults to follow the law instead of ways of getting around it. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 4th inning. Cody Torres leading it off. Here in the top of the 4th. Top of the 4th. Ball. High and tight, a ball. Drew Fisher struck out 6 through 3 innings. And a ground ball right to McCaffrey. Over to Bosco at first. Take that back. That's Will Frankie now over there. And pitch high, a ball. Jose Perez. And strike. Strike 2. And a fly ball. Short right. And taken for the out. That's Jake Reynolds now out there. Trevians have made some wholesale substitutions. Ball. Ground ball, little comebacker. And 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And we go to the bottom half of the 4th, halfway home in the ball game. Well, not really, because we're already in the slaughter rule, but in any case, go to the bottom of the 4th. And Michael Bain batting here for Matt McCaffrey. Ball. The look in. Complicated signs, I guess. And a pitch outside the ball. Will Frankie on deck. Came in for Bosco. And so he bats on the number 4 spot. Ball back at us. Well, that's the only one today so far. Had a lot of them this year. And pitch high, a ball. Some of our regular viewers have been commenting to me about how often I've had that this year. Been a lot of them this year. Ball's back right between the eyes. Pitch outside the ball. And ball 4. So Boehm aboard.
20.
And here's Will Frankie. Yeah, foul ball. Outside at third. And a fly ball out to center. Taken for the out. And Eric Hoffman, the batter. Throw to first. It gets away. And over to second will go Boehm. Michael Boehm at second. With one out. And Eric Hoffman batting for Klanovich. And the ball gets away, and you can see what we're talking about a game like this. When you're this far ahead, it's almost meaningless to try and advance. There's a base hit, and Boehm will stop at third. Runners at first and third. No reason to score any more runs. Jake Reynolds with the fly ball to left, taking for the out. And Bobby Garrick. Pitch is low. Got away. And everybody stayed put. Out on the base paths. Runners at the corners. And a Squibber foul. Two out, two on. Fourth inning. And a comebacker knocked down. And self-defense and over to first, and that'll be it for the fourth. We go to the fifth, and for the Trevians, it's hold 'em and go home time. They're leading this one 14-0. You can watch some of the Metro Chicago Sports Network broadcasts on the internet on YouTube. And you can find the list of the games that are available by going to the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage website on the World Wide Web. There's no privilege or even in the law that lets a parent violate the law and permit teenage drinking or drug abuse. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Fifth inning, working on a no-no is Drew Fisher. And Drew Fisher's been perfect through 4. $12 up, 12 down. There's a strike. Strike what? Angel Torres, the batter. And low and outside the ball. I've seen a lot of no-hitters. I don't remember a perfect game. And a little comebacker. Fisher reaching up and taking it. Flips it over, one up, one down. Salvador Marino. I've seen a lot of 5-inning no-hitters. Last no-hitter I remember at Trevian pitching was Charlie Tilson down in Anna Jonesboro. Against Anna Jonesboro. His junior year. And then there was the 2007 12-walk no-hitter. Combined between Will Hibbard and Jack Bain. Strike 3, 2 down. Javier Delgado, at 14 in a row, retired by Drew Fisher. He gets the next one, this one, and strike 2. And he has a perfect no-no. Strike 3. He did go. And the ball game's all over. And Drew Fisher has pitched a perfect game. 5-inning no-hitter. And we'll be back in just a moment to wrap this ball game up. So the first game of the playoffs in the bag for the Trevians. And they go to the regional championship game. For the new Trier Trevians, 14 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They were struck out only one time, walked 4, 8 left on base, and 5 stolen bases. A perfect game for Drew Fisher, no runs, no hits. 15 up, 15 down. 7 errors for the Steinmetz Streaks. Drew Fisher struck out 8. Obviously didn't walk anybody, and nobody left on base because nobody reached base safely. So that'll do it for us for this game. Great game for Fisher. And a nice way to start the playoffs for the Trevians, who've been struggling coming into the playoffs in the month of May. That'll do it for us for this one. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Stick around for more baseball action on the network. Follow the playoffs and then on to summer baseball as well. And that'll do it for us for this one. And we say, as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody.